Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're peeling back the layers on the latest AI buzz, specifically all the whispers and, let's be honest, some pretty bold assertions around XAI's Grok 4. We've got a stack of your sources here, recent web articles, posts flying around on X, all tracking the very latest in AI up to today, July 12th, 2025. Now, the digital airwaves are practically, well, vibrating with claims. Our mission today is to try and cut through some of that noise, figure out what these advancements really mean for the future of AI, and, for you. There might not be huge official new releases confirmed right now, today, but the talk around Grok 4, it's just too significant to ignore.
Indeed. Yeah, the excitement is definitely palpable. But our goal here is to help you critically assess the information that's out there, understand the actual implications, and maybe, find a few surprises along the way. We're not just looking at what is being claimed. We need to look at why it matters and, crucially, what questions these developments raise for the entire AI landscape.
Okay, so let's dive right in. What's got everyone talking? Grok 4's pretty jaw-dropping a score on the ARC-AGI benchmark. Sources from X, various web reports, they're confirming a 15.9% score.
15.9%.
Yeah, which is nearly double the next best model out there. And this comes right after its official launch, July 10th? And then that demo video on the 11th.
The one showing it creating a first-person shooter game.
In just 4 hours, yeah. So for those who follow these benchmarks, ARC-AGI, the abstract reasoning corpus, it's not just about crunching data.
Right.
No, it's supposed to measure, general intelligence, the ability to solve new problems, often visual ones, that need you to grasp underlying patterns, not just spit out facts it learned.
Exactly. It's about abstraction, essentially.
So this score, 15.9%, it immediately makes you ask, what does that really mean for where AI is heading?
That's a critical lens to apply. Because a score like 15.9%, even as a record, well, also shows just how incredibly difficult truly generalized reasoning still is for AI. The insight here isn't just that Grok 4 is smarter on this specific test. It's also that even the smartest AI, it's still wrestling with these fundamental cognitive leaps that we humans often take for granted.
Ah, okay, so it exposes the current ceiling, maybe not just a new high score.
Precisely. It shows the gap.
Yeah.
And when we talk about general intelligence in AI, we're really talking about a step towards artificial general intelligence, AGI.
Yeah.
That means an AI that can understand, learn, and apply intelligence across a wide range of tasks, much like a person. That's the ultimate goal, the sort of holy grail. And benchmarks like ARC-AGI, they're supposed to be signposts on that path, but they're just signposts.
That's a really powerful distinction, separating the impressive number from, true generalized intelligence. It completely reframes how you should look at these headlines. But the claims don't stop there, at the scores. There's also buzz around Grok 4's architecture. From XAI's own posts on X, they're saying that Grok 4 Heavy uses a multi-agent system now.
Exactly. So if the benchmark claims are the what, then this multi-agent system idea is the proposed how. And that's where we really need to apply that critical lens again. For those of you following at the cutting edge of AI, hearing multi-agent system immediately sparks interest.
Why is that? What does it mean practically?
Well, it means deploying several independent AI agents. Think of them like specialist AIs. They process tasks in parallel, maybe different parts of a problem. And then critically, they cross-evaluate each other's outputs for accuracy. It's not a brand new concept in AI research, but getting it to work effectively at scale, that's tricky. It is, however, a promising approach for tackling really complex problem solving by basically getting AI to collaborate.
Okay, so on the surface, that sounds incredibly powerful, like a team effort. But you said proposed how. So is this confirmed? And if it were robustly coordinated, how big a deal would that actually be? Is there a version of this claim that, if true, would be revolutionary?
Absolutely. The theoretical promise is huge.
Right.
Multi-agent systems could mimic human team problem solving, potentially leading to more robust, more accurate, maybe even more creative solutions. If Grok 4 Heavy has genuinely cracked the code on robust coordination and effective parallel processing at scale, well, yes, that would be a significant architectural breakthrough. It would move beyond the limitations of just having one massive model trying to do everything.
Okay.
However, and this is a big however, without independent web corroboration, without detailed methodology being shared from these sources, we have to consider if this is perhaps more promotional spin than proven capability right now.
Right.
The success hinges entirely on that robust coordination, and that's something that just isn't proven in the info we have.
Yeah.
So for you listening, you should definitely view this claim with a critical eye. wait for further independent confirmation.
That's a really crucial distinction. Okay. And speaking of bold claims, they get even more audacious. The same XAI posts from today assert Grok 4 exhibits superhuman reasoning.
Oh, superhuman.
Yeah, allegedly outpacing most graduate students. And it's also said to dominate this new benchmark called Humanity's Last Exam, or HLE,
Right.
which apparently has over 2,500 expert-crafted problems. And this all follows Elon Musk's recent prediction, too, about AI leading to new physics discoveries within, what, 1 or 2 years?
It certainly fits that narrative, doesn't it? But
Yeah.
it raises the immediate question, how do we verify these grand assertions? Superhuman reasoning is a very, very strong claim.
Extremely.
The sources themselves indicate these claims lack peer-reviewed evidence or independent web backup.
Hmm.
We're relying heavily on XAI's own announcements here. And this Humanity's Last Exam,
Mm-hmm.
it's particularly ambitious.
Why ambitious? What makes it different?
Well, because it's supposedly not just a collection of hard problems. It's designed to test capabilities across diverse fields, physics, law, even creative writing. It's essentially challenging an AI to synthesize knowledge and apply reasoning in a way that approaches human expert-level problem-solving across different disciplines.
Mm.
There's a much higher bar than, say, just pattern recognition.
So without that independent verification, even a test like HLE, which sounds incredibly rigorous on paper, it's essentially just a claim from the creators at this point.
Pretty much, yes.
Has this happened before? Are there historical parallels in AI where we saw these kinds of bold, unverified claims that maybe didn't pan out?
Absolutely. We've seen cycles of, well, they're often called AI winters.
Mm-hmm.
And they were partly fueled by overpromises that didn't match reality.
Yeah.
Things that sounded amazing in a press release but couldn't be replicated or didn't perform as expected in the real world.
Right.
This constant need for independent validation isn't just, academic box ticking. It's fundamental to building long-term trust in the field. It's why your critical assessment of the sources, asking who is saying this and where's the proof,
Mm-hmm.
is so vital when you encounter such strong declarations. Look, superhuman AI could indeed transform science, absolutely.
Yeah.
But unverified hype, that risks eroding trust in the entire field, which doesn't help anyone.
That makes sense. So, okay, pulling back a bit, what does this all mean for the bigger picture? Grok 4's rapid advancements, or at least the claims about them, they clearly reflect this fierce competition happening right now. You've got the major players, XAI, Google, OpenAI, all seemingly pushing hard, driven by these benchmarks like ARC-AGI and now maybe HLE.
Definitely a race.
And our sources highlight the U.S. still having a dominant position in developing these models, 40 notable models in 2024 compared to China's 15. The trending hashtag AI intelligence on X today is just amplifying this global race, isn't it? Lots of users debating Grok 4's supposed edge.
It is. And what truly stands out in this whole context is the ongoing debate about what this race actually means. You've got critics questioning if this intense focus on benchmarks, on getting the highest score, might be overshadowing more practical AI advancements.
Make what?
Well, things like Google's Imagen 4 expanding its capabilities, or Tesla's Optimus robot getting upgrades, stuff that might have more immediate real-world application.
Ah, I see. So the argument is that a high score on a test doesn't automatically mean useful AI.
Exactly. That's one side. Others, though, view these benchmark achievements as absolutely crucial. They see them as necessary steps, maybe even milestones, on the path towards AGI, towards that truly general intelligence.
And the stakes here feel incredibly high, don't they? For you, the listener, and, well, for everyone. What are the broader implications of a race this intense?
Oh, the stakes couldn't be higher. Really, on one hand, you have these massive projected economic gains. Think $4.4 trillion annually from AI, promising incredible innovation, growth, new possibilities.
There's numbers.
Huge. But on the other hand, these rapid advancements also bring significant challenges and risks. We need to talk about potential biases getting baked into AI systems, or the very real possibility of widespread job displacement as AI capabilities expand into new areas.
Yeah, that's always part of the conversation.
It has to be. So this race, it absolutely demands scrutiny. Benchmarks can impress, they can generate headlines, but the real-world impact needs rigorous, independent assessment.
Yeah.
We need that to avoid being misled by progress that might be narrow and to ensure we're building this powerful technology responsibly.
And that pretty much wraps up our deep dive for today into the latest in AI. Grok 4's new claimed heights definitely signal a thrilling, maybe slightly perplexing chapter in this whole AI intelligence race. We've seen incredible claims, some exciting benchmarks, but also that real tension between innovation and credibility in the field.
Absolutely. And for you, the learner, the key takeaway here is really to approach all these developments with, let's call it informed curiosity. As you see more news about AI and you will keep asking those questions, is this independently validated? Who benefits from this claim? What are the practical implications beyond the impressive numbers? And maybe most importantly, what does this truly mean for how AI will actually integrate into our lives?
Yeah, that's the core of it. The true promise of AI, it seems, will unfold not just in the speed of advancement, but in the rigor, the transparency with which those advancements are shared and understood by everyone. Definitely something for you to mull over as we all move forward into this AI-powered future. Are we witnessing genuine breakthroughs or maybe just more refined illusions? Food for thought.